We get the fruity tooties up, the tutti fruities. We get them up in the air. I like to say tutti fruities because sometimes when people say, Shane, you do the heavy metal horns, but when you do that at me, you're cursing me with the devil. So what I like to do is just say, let's get the tutti fruities up, because then I'm just cursing you with something delicious, right? Whatever's tutti fruity is going to be delicious. It doesn't matter what it is, but it sure as hell won't be the devil trying to suck your soul out. We are back with Striker. Leroy Sargent coming in with this one. He says you got to do a song called Outlaw. So I'm a man of my words. And when he was down there in the comments and he said, Shane, you should do that, and I saw it, I hit it with a heart, and then I told him, hey, I'm going to do it for you. So here we are. We learn about Striker, and then we listen to that song. It's that simple. It's very, quite frankly, simple. Striker. They got 22,400 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Top 5 jams. Circle of Evil. 39,000 plays. You got Best of the Best of the Best. Is that what it is? 70,000 plays. You got Give It All. 12,000 plays. You got Heart of Lies. We've done that, I believe, on the channel. 646,000 plays. And Phoenix Lights. Is that the city? Phoenix, Arizona? It's the beautiful lights at night. Look at them. What are you doing in there, Bobby? I'm writing a song called Phoenix Lights. It is gorgeous out tonight. 376,000 plays on that one. Let's look into albums. And now I can't remember which album the tune was from. So now I got to double check. I'm sorry about this. Outlaw. Sometimes it's hard to tell the album covers. But let's look into the albums, and then perhaps we'll get to the bottom of that when we get to the bottom of that. I think it's Stand in the Fire is where that song Outlaw comes from. Let's see. It looks as though the band would have kicked off around the 2012-ish area, and you got Armed to the Teeth. There's one that says Armed to the Teeth 1, Armed to the Teeth, and you got Armed to the Teeth 1 and Armed to the Teeth 2. I'm not sure what that means. City of Gold. You got Stand in the Fire. I believe that's the record where Outlaw comes from. Striker 2017. Play to Win. We've done stuff from that. Alive in the Studio comes out in 2020. They got something here. It says Ultra Power in 2024. And what is that? It is a full-length record. That's right, folks. February 2nd. This shit is hot off the press. 11 songs, 41 minutes long. Ultra Power is the new record. Let's look into related artists. There are going to be some thrashy delights and treats and stuff. Let's go for it. Steel Wing, you got Ambush, White Wizard, Cauldron, Stallion, they're great. Air Raid, Skullfist, Night Demon. Okay, we got that traditional heavy metal style. It's all coming back. Spellcaster, Metal Inquisitor, Hitten, H-I-T-T-E-N, and Screamer. So that is the related artist for the band. We look into bio ever so quickly. And you've got image of guy rocking. Microphone in hand, foot on monitor. He's saying, we are Striker. We are here to rock your sweet and juicies. And I'm saying, guys, keep on doing it. You're done. Then we're going to have a Heineken right after this. Striker is an Edmonton-based recording and performing heavy metal band that has grown immensely through their years in the industry. A classic mix of heavy metal, hard rock, and 80s hair metal. Their music features powerful, clean vocals, catchy choruses, vocal harmonies, and impressive guitar leads. So they're like a recording and performing based band. What does that mean? Is that the worst way to put that in a bio? Or do they mean we're all kind of engineer, recording studio nuts, kooks? And so we got together, we did this band, and we put the stuff out, but we're all engineers? It's that time. Stand in the Fire. Am I right? Bang. Outlaw. Right there. It's that time. We get into the song. We get into the tune. We do it right now. This is the Titty Titty Pie. Give you a taste. I take a taste. We listen to Outlaw. We do it right here, right now. Let's go. See, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that hard for you. Right out of the gate. Just like that. It's got a good clean vocal. Outlaw. Pretty tasty. Johnny Shred Noodler, back there on the guitar. Maybe they're all studio musicians. Man, it's catchy as all hell. It's a good riff. How's that? It's in his blood. He's an outlaw. Says, I'm going to go a little Kirk Hammett on this. Don't let it get away, buddy. This right here, you can see a guy with a microphone stand and his foot on the monitor. That's a good riff. They don't stop this tune on a dime. These guys are going to solo. They say, I got I'm going in the coffin solo. Love that drummer, man. He's got a good style. This does have a triumphant kind of an edge to it, doesn't it? Put this in the kind of the power metal aspect. Dude's got... He's got a good voice. You know those guys you can tell it's downbeat? They're not just getting to it. They're in it. Boom. Guys, they're gonna fade out, but they're gonna. Who made that kind of shit famous? Pantera? I feel like they did a lot of songs that kind of did that whole. Not saying they were the only. Of course, there were bands before them that did that, but. Locked in. Ooh, that's fucking tasty. It's tasty. Now, I'm not trying to say they're less than a band. If that, you know, if I'm coming across like they're a real band. But the question that I was asking was, are they like professional musicians? So they play on, you know, Mandy and Randy's folk album over here, but then they have this thing that they do on the side because they're all clearly talented players. But what say you? Most important part of my video is where you get in the comments below and tell me all you know and love about Stryker. It's really that simple, okay? Good, great, fantastic. Yes, Shane, I am a huge fan of Stryker. I love them so deeply. They're one of my all-time favorite bands, and I'm going to explain to you this giant fiasco that you have going on in your mind about this band, okay? I will finally break you free of these chains. All-time favorite album, all-time favorite songs from these guys. Other stuff to check out. Of course, we've done a couple reactions to them and probably a couple of first listens, but hey, I'm always game if you are. Have you ever seen these guys live, and what was that like for you, and who might they have played those shows with? Dragon Force? Or you could say, not good, not great. Shane, it was in that kind of a power metal, kind of triumphant metal situation. I like that dark and dirty stuff. I like that really kind of, it's got gristle on the meats and the bone. So the bone and the meat, but it's also got the gristle. It's not finely cut, so it's just the red meat. It's got the gristle. Don't want it, don't need it, never going to listen to this again. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know? If you got a request, want to see it on the channel, hit those links or put it in the comments. Okay? We're out. We're out. Who was it? My brains. We're leaving. Okay? Sometimes we just got to go. Striker!